Hey guys, and thanks for tuning into TradeChat. My name is Panzer, and I'm going to be doing another Q&A. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you do, remember to rate it thumbs up. So the first question comes from Daniel, and it says, "Hello Panzer, how are you doing? I'm doing well." I love him. That's so cute. So here's my question. Do you have a guild? If you do your guild partners know that you're Panzer from TradeChat, and do they treat you better because of it? Thanks for caring about your fans. Have a good day. I do care about my fans, that's true. Okay, so my old guild on Zermist, Rebellion, best guild ever in the entire world, that is no longer, and it breaks my heart. They knew I was Panzer from TradeChat, and I think I would be lying if I said I didn't get like special treatment because of it. It was the best guild ever. I'm so sad they broke up. It like makes me like literally depressed thinking about it. The current guild that I'm in, I told the GM and I told like 2 other people, but I didn't tell them to like brag or because I wanted special treatment. I told them because I don't want like random people coming to my server and joining my guild just because they want to play with me, because the truth is I can't play with every person who wants to play with me, and it would be really shitty for me because most of the time I play by myself. I'm really not a social person at all. Like I really don't even play with my guildies. I have like no guild rep. I think I'm friendly with the guild. It would be really unfair like for someone to like go through a server transfer and get into my guild thinking that they're going to be able to play with me and then not. So I told my guildies, and just to tell them, like, if somebody is like, "Oh my god, can I join your guild? I love Panzer, blah, blah, blah," like, maybe they aren't the best candidate for the guild. Which I know a lot of people are probably going to think is really mean to me, but I've had to deal with, like, a lot of people, and I've faction changed and server changed a lot to avoid that. So that's, I mean, they know, but they only know so that they can filter out people who aren't really going to be helpful to the guild. The next question comes from Merrick, and it says, "Hey Panzer, I know you're a Halo free." Bleh. Bleh. It says, "Hey Panzer, I know you're a Halo 3 fan, and so was I, but how do you feel about Halo Reach? I have it and I play it because it's decent, but it doesn't have the magic of Halo 3. Haven't really heard about you talking in your videos, so wondering, do you like it or hate it or just meh?" Oh my god, don't fall over. I do have Halo Reach. I actually have the collector's edition. I don't know if you can see my statue. I don't know if everything just shook. My dog just jumped. Okay, she's settled now. I am an enormous Halo fan. I enjoyed Halo Reach. I liked Halo 3 better. Halo ODST was awful, and I wish it never happened. But loved Halo 3. Totally, like, unbelievably looking forward to Halo 4. And I do play Halo Reach pretty often. I actually got a capture card, but I haven't entirely figured out how to use it. Once I do, I will probably be uploading some Halo Reach footage, because I'm actually, I don't want to lie or anything, but I'm pretty alright at that game. I'm not bad at that game. So I'm sure that I will be uploading some video of that in the future. I do think it's a really good game. I prefer Halo over Call of Duty tenfold, and I know that like it's going to piss off a lot of people and stuff, but I don't really care. I think Halo takes more skill and less like luck and twitchy reflexes than Call of Duty does. Call of Duty is kind of just like whoever sees whoever first wins. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't really care for Call of Duty. I love Halo though. I don't even care. I love that game. It's so awesome. I want to marry Master Chief. He's amazing. So no, I really like Halo 3. Halo Reach was good. It wasn't as good as Halo 3. ODST does not exist to me. The next question is from Leo, and it says, "Hey Panzer, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I love you guys. You're all so cute. I can't even handle it." For those of you guys who don't know what this little reference is, in every single one of my vlogs, every single one, I always start out my video with, "Hello interwebs, how are you doing? I'm doing well," or "I'm doing good," every single one. And I think it's adorable that people are messaging me like that. It makes my heart glow. Seriously, I love it. Thank you so much for doing that. It's making my day. Here's the question. Do you like raiding? And if you do, which role? Thank you so much for reading this. You're the best. See you soon. Bye. I do actually enjoy raiding. I haven't raided much this expansion, mostly because of like guild stuff, and I haven't quite worked out what server I'm on or who is my main. I've mostly like played alts this expansion, but last expansion I most enjoyed raiding on my paladin, who was a tank. I was actually raid leading last expansion on my paladin, which was very fun. I also have DPS'd on my druid. I actually really don't like healing raids. I've done it before, don't get me wrong. I did it for a long time, but I don't really like raid healing. I definitely prefer either DPS, but tanking would be my preference because I feel like really important. Like I like the responsibility of tanking. I like feeling like I got this, guys. I got the team on my back. I do. I feel like that. So I would say I really like raiding. That is true. Although I have not raided much in Cataclysm, so don't like freak out on me. But my favorite role to raid in is tank. The next question comes from Dustin, and it says, just curious as to which program you use to record your gameplay. My GM said he uses Windows Movie Maker, but that's just to edit. I'm trying to find out one that I like enough to keep using. I use Fraps to record in-game footage, although I'm not going to lie, Fraps is a program that has given me problems before a lot. It hates me. Sometimes your audio will be a little jumbled. You have to record your audio. Like, I use Audacity to record my voice, and then I have my game sounds and my game recorded through Fraps, but you have to have all the settings perfectly or else it looks like shit. So that's why sometimes my videos look like shit. But yeah, I usually use Fraps. If I'm live streaming, I use XSplit, which I'm pretty sure there's a way to record with XSplit too. I just got it the other day though, so I'm not like 100% sure. The camera that I film on, that I'm filming on right now, is the Canon Vixia HF21, and I film my vlogs on my iPhone 4. I use Sony Vegas Pro 11 to edit, and that's it. And the last question comes from Patrick, and it says, hey Panzer, I just recently watched through the second season of The Tester, and I wanted to ask you, what was it like living with Big Physique? Do you think he was planted there just to cause drama on the show? Okay, The Tester was like a totally weird experience. Like, I could probably do like 20 videos just on how odd the experience of reality TV is. If all my dogs go crazy right now, I'm pretty sure Nick just got home, so there might be some chaos, but I'm not really sure. I couldn't really hear what was going on. But reality TV, or in my case, non-TV, is totally a weird thing because you don't get much sleep. And the whole thing is, like, what people don't get is The Tester was filmed in a week. Each episode is one day. They make it seem like you're there for like a really long time, but you're not. You're only there for a day for each challenge. So you're like, all of this stuff is going on in this really short amount of time, and you're very stressed out. You're cut off from the real world completely. No calendars, no clocks, no TVs, no radios, no music. Excuse me. Tychus, what are you don't do that. Jesus Christ. No anything. You're like in this little like bubble world that nobody can really penetrate, and you don't sleep a lot. Plus I was in California, so I was on a totally different sleep schedule, so like that was all very messed up. You don't eat at the correct time. So what I'm getting at is that you're under very like intense stress, both emotionally and physically. And then when you get people with conflicting ideas like me and Greg, who's Big Physique, it just kind of like explodes because you're in such an intense situation that it's not just like a little like, oh man, I just can't see how you could think that. No, it's not like that. You're like, rah, like that. I know, it makes total sense. But I don't think he was planted there to cause drama. I think that they choose every cast member for a reason, and I think that they hope that they act a certain way or like anticipate them acting a certain way, and I'm sure that from his personality they got that he was very loud, very outspoken, very set in his ways, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just when you're in those really intense situations, like when two people both have that sort of personality and they clash, like it's really intense. But to be honest with you, like we're fine now. Like everything, like as of very recently, like apologies were made, everybody's like fine, and looking back, it's really stupid. Like there's no reason for either of us to hate each other, like, oh, you didn't have a PlayStation and you have too much stuff and it's just like retarded. It's just like really dumb. No, okay. To answer the question and stop rambling, no, I do not think he was planted there to cause drama. I just think that they knew that, like, I just think they cast people for a reason, and I think that he was casted with the intention of, I don't want to say starting problems because it's not correct, just kind of like going against the grain. I think that's what I mean by that, because he was very different from all the other contestants. So, but I don't think he was like, I don't think he acted any certain way for the show. I just think that like the amount of stress that goes on in that short amount of time is just insane. And then not only that, but then you have to watch your kind of like mini life being edited into like half-hour segments, and like you were there for the whole 24 hours. Like, you know, every bit of the situation and what happened and what didn't happen, and they can kind of edit it to make it look whatever way they want. So, I mean, that's a stressful situation too. And then you've got people, like, publicly taking sides, and it's just, it's crazy. Bitches be crazy. Bitches be tripping. I'm just kidding. So, no, I don't think he was planted there. I think, well, everybody was kind of planted there in a way, but it's all good. It's all good. So, I mean, just between you and me, I'm glad I got to deal with Big Physique and not the girl that's on this season that everybody doesn't like, because, you know, she's a girl. I was at least kind of afraid of him, so I would never, like, have, like, done anything, but I don't think I would have held back at all if it was a girl who was bothering me. So I'm just glad that it was him and not the girl that's on this season. But yeah, that's my questions for this week. If you want to send me a question to ask on the next Ask Trade Chat, you can send your questions to my email, asktradechat@gmail.com. And if you want, you can follow me on Twitter or Facebook. If you click right here, you can watch some of my previous Q&As. And I just want to say thank you to Steve for sending me this awesome I Support Same-Sex Marriage shirt, because I do, because everybody should have the right to love who they choose. And, or don't choose. You, like, don't choose who you love. That's a stupid statement. I retract that. Everybody should have the right to be married to whomever they happen to fall in love with. Unless it's like an animal. Unless the animal is like a werewolf. I'm going to end this here. Hope you guys are all having a great day. I love you all. You're in my hearts. I'll see you soon. Bye.